Welcome back, YouTube, fellow berserkers. Today, a quick update after a long break of no videos due to the fact that I've been very busy trying to use my time off from the pandemic to use it wisely and work on the Viking camp, which I would have otherwise not been able to do. Been able to flatten out all of this. I have a complete even workspace now. I got the forge over there and some working tables. Been able to flatten out this entire area up here and fill in a large amount. I've planted nearly now 30 trees as of today, and I'm now waiting for the farmer. This is some really exciting news I would want to share with you. Waiting for the farmer now, right over there. My finger is not focusing, but that's okay. This long strip right here, the farmer is going to come in and plow 2 or 3 rows of that grass. And I'm going to be planting a special seed for flowers for bees. Now, right along the tree line over there, right about right here, I've cut out a special section where the bees are going to be having their new home. I have all that at home still ready, the bee boxes I have to get ready. I'm a complete beginner in this. This is a new experience for me. It's going to be exciting, and I'm going to share it with you as on my journey here, due to the fact that bees are an excellent add-on to the Viking camp. At first, I'm just getting the bees to contribute back to nature, but eventually, as they grow, maybe next year I'll be able to harvest honey and make an attempt maybe to make some mead. But that's a goal. That's for another time. First, I have to make sure I successfully take the first steps in beekeeping and make sure they grow safely and healthily, because there's a lot of factors you have to take into consideration. There's plenty of disease, and they have parasites that you really have to take care of so they survive the winter. So I'm learning that. That's really exciting. A lot of information. Really exciting. I'll be sharing that with you guys. I'm going to take you a quick walk through and film some of these trees that I put in, especially one down there I'd like to show you. It's kind of special to me. And we'll get back up here when the farmer comes up here. I'll be showing him plow the field. Hopefully he can make it on time. He said 10 o'clock. You can drive up in here, through here, the slope, and you can drive out right over here. So it's like a loop around. It's pretty nice. There's a wild boar 3D target for bow practice. That's a little cherry tree, and this cherry tree is actually growing from that huge cherry tree, which there's a great risk of it falling over because it's slanted. The roots have shown that they've moved, so I am going to have to cut this long branch away and let the cherry tree grow straight up and trim some of this oak tree out over here. Yeah, the sun's really nice out today. Trim some of this oak tree away, trim this branch over here away, and I'll lose a little bit of shade, but the trees will compensate. They'll grow back. I don't want this cherry tree to fall over. So right here is where I'm going to be putting my bees. My bees are going to be moving in here soon. Hopefully mid of May. I talked to the beekeeper, our favorite from the Viking group. We get all our mead there, and I talked to him, and I got a lot of good advice from him, and he's going to help me set that up somewhere. I think over there, and there's another one, the one I had up there, and I think there's one more. I have to see. All the blossoms are now, they've already blown away in the wind. I can't tell by the color of the blossoms anymore. Okay, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that I've planted. Different. I have some apples. This is some more pears. This is also pears. And those are all apple trees. And I have another cherry tree, a little tiny one, planted right there. I'm going to be planting another oak tree or 2 right here on the corner. Maybe one down there at the entrance. I've got my trailer there. I've been using that a lot. I don't know how to express the word a lot more than just, we're using it like every day. Hauling. That's what I use now. That's a 1,000-liter jug for water. I've been using that to water the trees here the first week or so. And it was getting too tough to tote that thing up on the trailer. My van didn't want to pull 1,000 kilos worth of water up the hill, and it's killing my clutch, so I don't want to have to do that repair here soon. So I'm going to put water jugs and carry them individually it saves me on wear and tear on my vehicle. Yeah, I got the parking lot all finished, and I've got grass sown on this. Let me get back in the shade here so the camera can focus. Got the driveway coming up over here, and here you could park. And I store my trailer here. I'm going to be doing some firewood storage over here. Got this neat sign here. Walk up here. I'm really proud of my parking lot. Really, finally, no more mud. When it rains heavy now, I can come up here with a regular car and just park. I don't have to worry about. I can make it up in here with my trailer. And the goal is also to take the gravel all the way up the loop and around, but that's another project for another time. I have to let this sit for a while, get down, and then I'll patch the holes here and there. The road to get here is terrible. It's got potholes like you won't believe. So we're gonna hopefully get that repaired soon. I don't want to invest in that. That's public property, so we're gonna have the town mayor take care of that for us. Got a nice little sign here for people to make sure they keep out. It says, "Be careful, bees. You might get stung. Danger." So people stay out, kind of scare them away, get people out of my business. But that's, you know, that doesn't always help. People get nosy and they come in here anyway. The farmer finally arrived a little bit later than we had thought, but he had some things to do, so not a problem. And we're getting that turned over now. He's doing a good job. He's going to do 2 or 3 more tracks of that, and then we'll go put the Bienenwiese. How to do something? Hold on. Bienenparadies. That's what's going to go in there. Power tools. I'm sure if Vikings were alive today, they'd love power tools. Now that wall is complete, it looks really nice from the outside. It's kind of a very, if you're standing down below it, it looks like a fortified position. And there's still room for a little tree in the corner over there. There's a small cherry tree also growing. I might take that small tree and put it right there in the corner. Here's my special oak tree in memory of my grandfather. No specific correlations, but just because yesterday was his birthday and I put it there yesterday, and I had to think about all the nice things he used to do for the forest. He tilled my field for me, and I'm going to now sow this field, and I'm going to water the plants and do one quick check of my solar lights to make sure they work, and then hit the road. That stuff didn't last very long. It looks like bird food. So, I don't know. I think it got ripped off. I'll open the other one and then I'll walk back this way, so at least I get the surface area covered some. And I hope the birds don't eat it all, because I paid a lot of money for a little bucket like this. It's supposed to be specially for bees. Let's go get the other one. Alright, I got the second one open. You want to take a look? I don't want to spill it right now. I'll focus. It looks like bird food. That's crazy. I paid a lot of money for bird food. That's it. It's a shame it's too late. I'd get the rake and I'd rake over it. The birds are gonna eat this. I know it. It's gonna be sad. Now that I know what this is, I can order. I can give it a try. Bird food next time. See what happens. Experiment. So the end of the day paid off. Got my lights working. Got one or two down there I need to go change. One of the bigger ones, I just replaced it last week. I don't know, I have to take it home and take a look at the battery. We'll go down and change the one in the corner, and then I'm gonna go home. I think this is pretty cool. I put 2 solar lights behind that pig skull. That's pretty creepy. I'm gonna put a couple more lights along there. That's next week. But I'm happy with I've achieved my goal for today. I worked very hard for it. I didn't think I was going to get there. It is dark. It's about 9 o'clock. That's it, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe and see you soon.